Alright, you guys, turkey season's upon us. We got 2 days until Noah, Evan, and I head to Kentucky. We're going on our first out-of-state turkey hunt together. Evan and I have been to Ohio before, but this is the first time Noah's going to tag along on a trip with us. A couple changes. We're doing some last-minute things, as always last minute. I'll be shooting my Browning BPS 12 gauge, as I always have for turkey hunting, but a couple things that we've added this year is a Vortex Verdict red dot sight. This is the first time I've shot a red dot sight on anything, so I'm excited to try that. But this year we're going to give the Verdict TSS loads a shot. We met these guys out in the Harrisburg Outdoor Show, but they are from Kentucky, so we're going to give it a shot here. I'm only shooting 2 shells. The packs come in 5 packs of 5. They're not the cheapest, but hey, if it kills a turkey, it gets the job done. So I'm going to shoot a shot at 20 yards and a shot at 50 yards. So we'll get to it. First shot, 20 yards. Woo, she kicks. Well, here's the results. Very happy with the pattern. It's kind of hard to see how many BBs are in the center, but you can see the pattern there is pretty well centered and definitely got a lot of shots on target. And wow, did that wallop my shoulder. Wow. Alright, let's see what we got at 50 yards. Didn't knock it over, but alright. So, definitely a lot of pellets on the paper there. I'll try and get in the shade for you guys to see a little bit better. Maybe we can lay it down here. Definitely look like our pattern opened up a little bit more. But that is still something. I mean, a lot of... If this is the head of the turkey is what I'm imagining here, so you got your head here, looks like we got a handful, it's hard to tell, a handful of pellets in there, but if this is the neck here, I mean you got probably 20-30 shells, or yeah, shells, 20-30 pellets in the neck here and another 10 in the head. We were shooting up there on the porch. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty impressed with that. So with that being said, let's get on the road.
Getting ready. Head to Kentucky. Subaru's a little full. Nearest place, Noah had to take a leak. We got truck drivers honking at us right now.
Better than I can. I like my different.
West Virginia.
Another one. The amount of plants.
Uh-oh, Kentucky, here we are.
Kentucky, baby.
The bluegrass state. Well, we made it. It's a little dark. Made her to Kentucky. We're pulled off at the first spot there. Foot travel welcome. Found a little spot to pull off for a few hours of sleep, and then we're gonna divide and conquer tomorrow. Well, we opted to sleep in a little bit through a rainstorm. Starting to get light here, and we're about to split ways. See if we can go get some birds located. Well, as you can see, we're slipping back in here into this piece I split off with Evan and Noah. It's not the best weather this morning. We had to wait out a rainstorm for a better part of an hour before I wanted to start hiking back in here, but pretty much what I'm doing is I'm getting on Onyx and just running these ridges out, trying to get off the road a little bit where you can't hear from the road as much. People who'd be calling from the road wouldn't be able to hear. anything back here, and just trying to stay dry and find some hot sign. As you can see, it's wet and gloomy, so not the best conditions, but towards the middle of the morning it's supposed to clear up, so we're gonna hope for that.
Follow that trail all the way out to the top of that ridge. I'm just gonna keep on creeping out.
That's fine. If not, I'll see you at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, depending on how far I go. Just pulled up to a spot here, kind of down in this valley. I'm gonna try and get out now, hoot. Maybe give it a couple minutes. Maybe throw out a couple of yelps or something. Well, that did not go according to plan. Alrighty, well, I think I'm gonna kind of creep up this road and try to get on the back side of the kind of ridge that Nick is running right now, and the opposite side of that other road that I dropped Noah off of. Well, we got another big wave of rain here coming, so we're gonna kind of get in. One, try to keep our cameras dry, and two, ain't none of us seem to have heard a single freaking bird this morning. Well, morning didn't go quite as planned.
No. Oh, now it's getting nice. Blue sky over there.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think it'll move that way.
No gobbles. Not much sign either. Got rained on. Hey.
I get caffeine in and we'll be rolling.
No, and it's
Minor
caffeine.
setback, major comeback. I can feel it. It's brewing.
Do you think we head back that way where we had all those fields?
This episode sponsored by Mountain House. Granola. Just kidding, they don't sponsor us. No way.
We wish. Well, guess we're gonna get a new game plan here and
Got a little bit better.
go from there.
A little bit better setup now.
You can unconnect them.
Just driving around looking for some sign of turkey in one of the first fields we come across. 2 birds out. Looks like the one on the,
one went in the woods already.
looks like the one on the right might be a
Turkeys are all the way back there. We're making a loop around this public land to get to the other side. This is all private, but they're headed towards public at the moment.
We're coming out of here a different way.
private.
Take that rock.
Gotta get through all this. Up there.
Going? Alright, like 45 minutes ago, we were moving spots and we spotted 2 longbeards up in this field, or at least 2 bearded birds. We had a big loop on them through some nasty stuff down here. We think we're about 300 yards out from where we last saw them, but again, it's been 45 minutes. We're going to try and hit a locator call. I haven't heard a gobble all morning, so who knows if it'll work, but we're at least going to try it before we slip in and get too close. So, maybe get a crow call right there. He just went into public. He just flew down into public. Well, now we're cruising. You just saw that last bird there. The morales are a little bit higher. Birds are quiet, other than him yelping. We're gonna just cover ground now. I don't know, maybe pull over to call, but probably try and find a spot that we can camp at and get a base camp set up. Now that we're finding birds, we're kind of in the game. Might not have to bounce from public to public too much. Just stay in this general block, but we're gonna see what we can find. Get some food, maybe some PB&Js. Sound like they'll hit the spot. Evan, how you feeling?
Like I'm a little dehydrated.
Yeah.
Stand up. Looks like he's by himself.
There's a second bird somewhere. Try and hit it hard. Gotta get after some birds. Evan's working his magic. Wow, that window's dirty.
He's gonna ask if they ain't land management.
Yeah, he's probably giving them business cards right now. Well, we spotted two big toms off the side of the road over here. One is huge, strutted up, and Evan's going to talk to the landowner to see if they'll let us slip in there for an hour or two. Who knows what could come of it? No?
No. Her grandkids are coming to hunt tomorrow, she said.
Damn. I knew it was because he drove a Subaru.
I don't think it's worth it, man.
They're both longbeards.
Yeah, for sure.
It's strut up. Those are birds.
Yep, they are.
Okay, mark this. We're gonna come back.
Oh, I hope this works. They're strutted up there. Well, apparently we're not personable people because we went over like 8 on getting permission today, and
I'm not personable.
well,
You guys,
yeah, we're
nobody
just chickens. Taking a quick PB&J break, and then we're gonna maybe try and find a camping spot if it will stop raining. But that's how it's going so far. Well, did a lot of driving around, locating a lot of birds today so far after our unsuccessful morning hunt.
Put that on your back real quick, buddy.
We got a camp set up down here over the hill that we're going to give you a peek, and we're just taking some stuff down there where we're going to spend the night. Going to eat some dinner real quick and then probably split up and try and roost some birds tonight. Truck's up there. Got the tents all set up for the night. Going to get some food to eat real quick. And probably head out to roost here in a little bit. Evan's got his new QU tent, and I'm rocking the Kelty. Those two lovebirds are going to be cuddling tonight. Getting dinner before we roost. Noah's going with lasagna. Evan's got bison chili, and I'm going with Old Faithful chicken and rice. It's Heather's choice versus Mountain House. We'll see. First time we've had. Wait.
Versus
This
Folgers.
isn't Heather's choice.
No, that one's not. Mine is.
Oh.
That one's a different one.
So we got Backpacker's Pantry in the mix too.
Versus Folgers.
Versus Folgers.
Versus Folgers.
That's all Noah
Gotta
cares
have
about.
caffeine.
Noah just cares about the
Gotta have
Folgers.
caffeine.
First time. Holy cow, this sucker got dense and filled up, man.
Good luck, pal.
See you, buddy.
Hey, get us some birds roosted.
Will do. You might hear one. The weather's getting a little better in terms of no rain.
Alright, what time do you guys think you'll be back?
Well, good luck, buddy.
Good luck.
Hopefully I don't get yelled at here walking into the woods, because
Well, it's public, right? So.
Yeah. Let me grab my gun and stuff. Alright, you guys, I'm slipping back into this spot. The backside, we're coming through some public to try and roost some birds, and I already heard a bird gobble. We got about 40 minutes of light left. I have the gun, but I bet he's in a tree already. I don't want to call to him and mess him up. Something crazy's happening back on the private over here. A bunch of screaming and yelling, so I'm going to slip up, try not to get too close to this thing and get a good pin on him, but that's a great sign.
Oh!
Right down there. We're going to make a move on him, see if we can get up there a little bit closer. I don't know if we're going to be able to make a play on him in the daylight, but at least get a good pin on him. Right there, there's a point that runs down here. He's on that point. That's a good sign. I don't know if he's up in a tree or not. I'm gonna drop back off this point to this big tree behind me here and just sit here and try and get a better pin on him. But I don't want to, in case he tree hops, I don't want to be standing here in the open. So we'll see what this brings, but that's a good start. Alright, I'm set up at the base of this big oak here. Bird's out right here in front of me. I don't think he's on the ground, but I'm just gonna be safe. Might give him a call or two just to get a better pin on him. And just be against something in case he were to tree hop. But looks like we're going to be set up good for tomorrow. He's on public, so it might be a crappy walk in, but I think we're in the game, so we'll see what happens. That's another bird over there.
There's one that seems like it's down this field edge.
On public?
But there's two that are on public. But I'm not, you gotta get through private to get to them.
Okay, we'll look at them.
What'd you say?
We can look at them when I meet you.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually start walking back to the car, so I might see, we could access it probably from his yard.
Why
Like the back of his yard.
don't you go ask right now?
That's what I'm gonna go do. I gotta walk this way.
Well, I got us a bird to hunt.
How many do you have?
I think 3, but one's in a really good spot.
Okay. How hard is it gonna be to get to him? How far are they from where you're at?
It's like 600 and 700 yards. It's not that bad of a walk, though. We got to go down one ditch.
Okay. Yeah, that's not.
Alright, while it's light, I'm going to back out of here and just get close to the road. Well, I'm going to back out of here. He didn't tree hop or anything, which is good, because look at me with my shirt hanging out. But he's in a good spot, and there sounds like there's other birds around him. So we're going to try and make a move. He's about 240 yards. Going to have to come in early on this piece of public, drop a drainage, and get up on the same point with him. Try and get out on that finger that he's roosted on. He's over a finger with a pretty wide creek bottom at the bottom. Looks like we got a lot of room to work with him if he, for some reason, we don't get him off the roost. If he doesn't shut up, then might be able to work with them because there's space to work with. I'm going to slip out of here while I still have light and meet it back up with the boys. So day 1 of Kentucky in the woods is complete. Evan actually roosted a couple birds. He's going to talk to a private landowner to see if we can access the public through them to make our walk easier. So you might see all 3 of us here tomorrow, but if Evan lands some permission to access, might be splitting up here. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens.
Not really sure. Might go get a little closer. 1, 2. At least 2 birds. At least 2 birds back in there. Of course, not on public. They're on private. Let's see if we can get some going back there. I'm gonna owl hoot. I think I just had a bird gobble right back in here. Them birds down there still gobbling, but right before I start filming, bird gobbled on its own right over there. Gobbled back to the barking dog about 100 times. Don't want to mess with my owl hoot no more. There it went.
Well, we got camp set up. Old Crumble Doors relieving himself. Pretty dark, but we got the tents tucked back. Here are the spring peepers and the whippoorwills. Noah's relieving himself over there trying to make a toilet. We got birds roosted in 2 different spots, so we're gonna all team up tomorrow and go after the birds I roosted. If there's no luck there, then we're gonna swing over to where Evan was at. So we will see you guys in the morning. Peace.